This is going to be so frustrating. As soon as I'm done this, I'm going to have to ignore the last 4 takes that I just did trying to get this video out. So I've just tried recording this 4 separate times, and each time my mind just would like leave, and I would tangent off on something that is either trying to preach like how I feel about a certain subject, like either the twin flame thing, the journey, or you know, dealing with energy or how to give support, things like that. But it all comes down to us making our own internal shifts, living our lives for ourselves, and then being able to love more outwardly. So we have work to do, I'm hearing, before we get to that place. And I have not been annoyed at my bangs this much until this take, and I'm just going to keep this take. It's staying. I'm not going to delete this one. I've committed. Normally I do things in threes. The fact that I even gave myself a 4th take was hilarious in my mind. But what happened was I tried doing all these different takes, and every single time I just felt like I was being led off course and like I'm not supposed to go into this or that any certain way. So all I'm going to do is, this is a reading, you and your person. If you want to take it divine, masculine, feminine, you can do that. If you want to just take it you and your person, if you want to take it you to yourself, you can do that. I've pulled the cards because they were jumping out as I was doing the other readings. And then I had to re-explain this twice that I already pulled the cards. Anyways, we're here now. Take number 5. I appreciate all of you being here and finding support in this journey. And I have to say, it's been so nice to get to connect with other people on a twin flame journey, divine feminines, and other people just looking for deeper connections and love in their life. That is really filling my heart up. And it's just the stuff that I want to work on. So it's just so nice. So nice. Okay. Divine feminine. So I will change up how I refer to this, but you and your person. So you, ant, spirit, time to collaborate. So I'm getting the sense actually with divine feminines and just with you in general that you've been doing your best to collaborate with others, put your energies, you know, not spread yourself too thin, trying to like share some of the efforts and things like that. But the thing is too, there's also some upside down. Like I'm not getting actually the sense that it's time to collaborate. It's actually time to, I'm hearing more delegate. I'm hearing more, you need to situate yourself not at the same, you need to still put yourself up more is being asked of you. And so you watching this, you're really being told also to be sensing out who may be next helping you on your path. So I'm getting the feeling as though there's people coming. It feels like a few weeks from now, there's going to be more people arriving to help you with your next step of your mission. And it's your individual soul mission. It's not the shared mission. It's you and your own thing. I really wish I'd finished this juice in the other takes so I didn't have to make that face. There's so much ginger in that. I don't know how I'm going to get, I don't know how I'm going to get through the bottom without making that face again. So anyway, and your person is in Buffalo spirit. So I feel like your person is working very hard. Like they're seeing the fruits of their own labors. But it's, again, very individual. It feels like very personal on both sides. Very personal. Okay. And with the shared energy, we have cow spirit, which I just pulled recently for a reading. So if you're watching right now, I hope you're excited. The miracles are endless. This beautiful floral cow. It's so lovely. So when I see cow, I think like holy, I think nurturance, I think maternal. I also think providing, like I think of stability and providing a lot when I think about cows. And seeing all of those flowers, it's just that abundant message even more. So it feels like your person is actually really lined up with this shared energy, and you're actually more distracted for whatever reason. And so the buffalo spirit, you know, I'm even seeing it like, it's so funny. It's like, this is, okay, this is like your person. And it's like not gendered. Okay. These are animals. Okay. I mean, I know they move on. So the buffalo spirit looks like this cow spirit energy, and each of them have like 2 feathers and like another feather there. So feathers are important to your journey. That's really sweet as well. But it feels like your person and the masculine energy right now is feeling pretty connected to shared energy. And it just also is feeling like there is a disconnect. So the shared energy is also detachment. It says, with detachment, you finally feel whole inside with or without the fulfillment of a particular desire. And ironically, that's actually when it's fulfilled. So it is true. I do feel like this is part of what's been going on with you, is you've stepped away in order to detach, to make sure that you can make space for miracles. A lot of people I met with recently were in a similar energy of finding it challenging to trust in, believe in, have faith in miracles, and or if miracles feels like too spontaneous, like growth, forward movement. A lot of people have had a hard time having their mind and feelings match on, yeah, I know, but I just don't trust it. You know, it's like, I know it, I just don't feel that it's possible. Or yeah, that's definitely what I'm feeling here. And the sacrifice card, very interesting card, actually. So this is for you, Divine Feminine. Sometimes surrender is painful. God's cutting away all that needs to go, illusions, obsessions, addictions, and it's a sacrifice to love. So yeah, I feel as though you're being asked to get rid of all the things that are, I'm not even going to say it that way. It's like not all the things, and it's not get rid of. It's like, I think at this point, you're going to have to choose which elements of the relationship you're willing to have sacrifice quality for in order for growth to happen. So it feels as though you have brought standards to a different place and are now reassessing, I guess. It feels as though, like, with the ant spirit one, with you and with Divine Feminine, it feels like you're being called to, you're being called to compromise some of this independence and freedom and energy that you've reclaimed, temporarily sacrificing or compromising so as to reassess. I don't know what comes after that reassessment. I have to say, it just seems as though the person who's watching this and Divine Feminine, you're being asked to, reassess. That's just the word that keeps popping into my head. Okay. And then also, so your person has delusion. And that is what I was feeling with. So like, as cute as the buffalo and cow is, it's almost like you are doing a little bit more of your own work right now because you've chosen to detach so you can suss out what's yours. Whereas your person is awakening potentially to the connection and or in their minds have it as a very positive thing. But that actually is the delusion. And the only way that they'll be able to have their desires fulfilled is if they are to detach from that delusion. So it's interesting. It's very interesting, right? Because on one side, the feminine energy is like, I just don't have faith in the not tangible right now. I'm just not feeling it for whatever reason when it comes to love. And the masculine or the your person is having all these intentions and like dreams. It feels like they're having like imaginings of what this abundant future would be and of the miracles to come. It feels like that's the energy they're in, but that without detaching, they won't be able to do the work to ready themselves. So the Delusion card has a really fascinating quotation on it, and it says, intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. So it's like intention without surrendering to the fact of what is. So it's like intention, but in their own way. And so intention in your own way, and for things, I intend that everything's going to work how I want it to, is a delusion. That's a delusion, because that's not how things work. If you intend to do the best you can and with what you're given, that's a lot easier, because you're not going to be writing some fake story. You then have the, possibility of just working with what you are given. That's much more stable for your own growth, and for reducing how much your ego communicates with your life. Okay, an overall energy is here, and then I'm going to do some romance angels for you and your person and your shared. So this is the overall energy. Nightingale spirit. It says love is all around. So isn't that sweet? I'm getting really drawn to the fact that there's like a, ooh, that's a word that's not coming to my mind. That's unfortunate. It's like a record player. This is so frustrating. The word that comes into my head is sonogram or phonogram, and I don't think either are true. And I'm pretty sure a sonogram has to do with like diagnostic imaging for like a child. Like, so that's even weirder. So that just took me on a tangent that I, dare not return from. Okay, nightingale spirit, love is all around. Let's get, what is our person? What is our energy? Love is all around. What is our energy? Woo. Shared. Oh gosh. Shared energy. Yeah, so if you're on the you side, or, the divine feminine side here, I understand why that like jaded energy is here, because if your energy is feeling like you need to trust people, but things are upside down, or that there's detachment within your connection and some sort of thing about miracles, but then, your main mind is going, what am I going to need to let go of? What else am I going to need to get rid of here in order, like, we've had to release a lot, divine feminines. You've had to let go of a lot of things in life to be able to stand as like a loving person today, the best you can, And so it makes sense to me why there would be that sort of jaded detachment. And it makes sense to me why on the masculine or your person side, they might be feeling as though it just might be a bit of a veil for what the truth of the matter is. They're not quite able to see the truth yet. There's a lot more they need to see in order to get to the truthful part of things. And I know that's hard. So your energy, a new love, and also wedding. So I'm hearing a few things with this, actually. This was not the energy I expected. So this is going to be a long reading, because it's like, this is a lot more information here. You and divine feminine got new love and then got wedding. So a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and this situation involves marriage. So it could be that you're meeting someone very soon, who is going to really be like a very solid partner for you. It could be that there is new love coming into your life. I'm feeling with a lot of divine feminines right now that that the new love piece is true, that there is like a new opportunity in love, new renewal in love, a new connection coming in to teach you things. Potentially it could also be not love related, but I'm feeling for a lot of people that it will be. And so it can have you feeling that distraction and sort of that, things are upside down, I'm getting also, the feeling honestly, the feeling about the wedding is that it's like, I should really just not safeguard, because whenever I do readings with people, I don't really block as much with what I say. But when I do the YouTube readings, I'm a little more conscientious of how I speak, so as to not like lead someone in the direction. So always take what resonates, please. I probably don't say that enough. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But I'm getting the sense that this connection that, you're inquiring about may end in a wedding and or celebration, partnership, however people, want to define that. But I'm also getting the sense that this new love is a separate thing and important. So it's just a very interesting energy, and not true for everyone on this journey, right? Like not true for everyone, potentially. It could also be that the divine feminine is sort of inundated with new suitors, and I'm also hearing distractions and potentials. So that's why okay, the divine feminine is in more of a distorted masculine, because divine feminine is just feeling, you are just feeling as though decisions are hard to be made right now. And so if you can't make a decision, then you can't have certainty. And so it's leading you to like not trust the process as much. That happens, you ebb and flow. But the thing that you need to do is get back to your own sense of faith and your own self-healing, and what is in your control and what is in your energy field currently and able for you to be dealing with. What's in your playground right now? You can't go home and get your toys. What's here right now that you can play with? Your person has chemistry coming up, so really strong attraction. I'm also getting this like safety, like protection, like arm around you, and like what they want is actually to like provide. And like this, this person is like showing like this orb. It's like, I just want to show you things. I want to like, I want to show you these miracles that I see and what I envision for us. It feels like they're really like visioning things. And then also healing family issues. So this could be part of the reason that you are not with your person currently. Could be also part of what's going on in your internal masculine side. Maybe for you watching this, there's things with your own, the way you were raised and what you believed of men and fathers and, the patriarchy in general. There could be a lot of things that connect with this family issue. It feels very much like a masculine family issue. It does not feel like with a feminine figure. Yeah, it feels like the masculine is in a time of needing forgiveness and also needing to find forgiveness. So finding forgiveness within their heart and also seeking forgiveness. It feels like very much an energy of that. And then the shared energy is romantic feelings and let your friends help you. So very interesting. Very interesting. The let your friends help you piece is reminding me of you and divine feminine, of, asking for and getting support and help from others. But because it's in this shared energy and because there's that collaboration, I'm feeling like the feminine is feeling as though there needs to be help or needs to be collaboration. I'm not sure whether that's going to be possible here. Like, I can't tell based on cards. And it says your feelings are real and worth exploring. So that's what I'm getting also with this, the new love versus wedding. It's like, do you go? So, okay. So it's like do you stay or go? It's like, do you go in this one direction? Do you go in another that feels like it could be stable, could not be, there's a lot of questions up in the air on the feminine and on you and your side. And there's a lot of certainty on your partner's or your person's side. But the challenge is your shared energy is detachment and believing in miracles. It's romantic feelings and letting your friends help you. So it's like, well, which direction are you really being drawn? And it's funny, I'm remembering the collective reading and feeling like this circular tug of war. And that's just what we're in. We're just in a circular tug of war where people are reminding each other that we're all attached to the same rope. That's what's going on. And again, shared and overall energy. It is nightingale spirit, love is all around, and also get to know each other. So it's really a time for creating space. Learn to meet another's need for love, it says. Learn to meet another's need for love. So in this back and forth pulling of energy, I do feel it's because you're teaching each other how you need to be loved, how you need to receive love, give love, et cetera, et cetera. But you're teaching each other things about love in this time just by existing and feeling the way that you're currently feeling. So you don't need to worry about shifting something. It is shifting. You're constantly shifting, but a good perspective to remind yourself of is that all you need to know is you don't know enough yet. That's all you need to know, is that you don't know enough yet and you need more information. Decisions are never going to be clear. until you have that. And that's why this detachment period has been necessary. And yeah, returning to a place of belief in miracles is the ultimate goal. That's the ultimate dream, right? Is to just click into the place where feelings align with your thoughts and belief systems that yes, they can happen. They happen all the time. So love is all around, and get to know each other. Okay. That's your twin flame love connection, your person reading for this week. And let me know if it resonates. If you end up going through any of this stuff this week, I'd love to know. And yeah, feel free to make a booking. I'm going to be closing out the love readings so that, yeah, there's no more after February. They went really well, so I'm so thankful that I offered them. It was really fun, but I just have to make sure that I'm keeping focus on other projects. The Align Your Life Challenge stuff is going to come up soon. So yeah, that'll take precedence for March. We will chat soon. I will hopefully get another reading out to you this week. Take care.